Now on CoastTV News.
The clock is ticking on giving your thoughts on wind farms on Delmarva when comments are due.
Bike safety, the additions that cyclists have been clamoring for, could become reality on the Georgetown-Lewis Trail.
And next, pinpointing this week's dramatic weather changes, your in-depth forecast is coming up.
Farewell to a First Lady, a look back at the incredible life of Rosalind Carter, plus sweet words from her husband and former President Jimmy Carter.
This is CoastTV News at 11.
Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Thank you for staying up with us after Sunday Night Football. This is CoastTV News.
This is your last night to send in comments on offshore wind farms on Delmarva. The Bureau of Ocean and Energy Management has hosted multiple public hearings and has been asking for comments specifically related to the project's construction and operations plan. Monday is the last day to send in comments at regulation.gov or via mail. We have the address and project specifics on our website, coasttvnews.com.
A controversial development that started a heated, hours-long debate has had its next steps to move forward. On Tuesday, the Lewis Planning Commission is having a special meeting to come up with recommendations to Mayor and City Council about the Henlopen Bluff major subdivision. The 79 lots would be the 10th neighborhood added to the Gills Neck Road area. The special meeting is at 3 p.m. For the second time in a week, the City of Lewis Environmental Subcommittee is meeting to talk about the Dark Skies Initiative, which is focused on light pollution. At the same meeting, they will discuss lot coverage, wetlands, and other topics. That meeting begins at 1 p.m. in council chambers.
DNREC has closed the last 145 feet of the Cape Henlopen State Park fishing pier. According to DNREC, the closing is due to an ongoing annual structural analysis of the World War II-era pier. Officials say the annual engineering review is ongoing, and the review will produce a detailed evaluation of the entire structure. DNREC says the extent of repairs needed or when this portion of the pier will reopen is unknown at this time. Something many cyclists have wanted, a designated crossing for the Georgetown-Lewis Trail on part of Route 9, will be tackled by the Delaware Bicycle Council, specifically at Cool Spring N9, where the new Stephen Hudson Park is. An agenda item about the feasibility of that crossing is scheduled for Wednesday, December 6th at the State Bike Council meeting.
Keeping the black bear population in check, that is what the state of Maryland attempts to do each year with its 6 days of open bear hunting season. According to biologists, the bear population in the state is healthy, but to make sure it isn't overhunted for the past 20 years, the Department of Natural Resources has limited bear hunting season. This past October, 103 black bears were harvested, but the DNR estimates that there are about 1,500 to 2,000 black bears in the state. These hunts are intended to keep the population from growing out of control. Time now for a Coast TV poll of the night. We are fresh off that Sunday night football game, but Thursday we get 3 Thanksgiving Day games.
One of which is right here on NBC, so we want to know which Turkey Day game you are most excited about. Let's take a look at the screen right now.
And as you can see, the Commanders and Cowboys, that is leading the way. You've also got the Packers and Lions, the 49ers and Seahawks. This has just gone up recently, so we expect it to change before the end of the night.
If you haven't voted yet, you can do that right now on coasttvnews.com, or you can use our mobile app. And thank you, Charlie, for wearing Broncos colors for me.
Well, you know, just for you.
Well, moving on, South Bethany is trying to improve its canal water quality. On Monday at 10, the town will talk about grant funding, how it's monitoring and analyzing the canal water, and more.
Tomorrow, Dagsboro is hosting a town council meeting with some key topics on that agenda in new business. They'll be looking at woodlands of Peppers Creek, COA, and some concerns that have been raised with the developer and town responsibilities regarding development. Crosswalk conditions, trees outside property lines, sidewalks. That meeting begins at 6 p.m.
Let's take a look at a beautiful site taken by Dan Cook. This is going to be the scene again in Rehoboth on Friday. The tree lighting festivities start at 6 p.m. and the tree will be lit at 7 p.m. Eleanor Rosalind Carter, an American writer and activist who served as the First Lady of the U.S. from 1977 to 1981 as the wife of President Jimmy Carter, has died.
She was 96 years old. NBC's Lester Holt has more on her life and her legacy.
It's now my pleasure to introduce someone whom I love and respect and cherish, my wife, Rosalind.
She was Jimmy Carter's partner, best friend, and closest advisor in and out of the White House for more than 3/4 of a century. Soft-spoken, politically savvy, and fiercely determined, Rosalind Carter was known as the Steel Magnolia, and she made the role of First Lady her own. Born Rosalind Smith in Plains, Georgia, she was a neighbor to Jimmy Carter, 3 years her senior.
I was shy and found out that he was so easy to talk to, and we just kind of hit it off really well, and I think I was already in love with him.
They married in 1946 when she was 18.
Rose and I have been equally and totally dedicated partners, even when I was still earning a living as a peanut farmer.
Jimmy ran the family farm. Rosalind helped manage the business. They raised a family, 3 sons, and later daughter Amy. Jimmy got into politics, elected Georgia governor in 1970, then running for president with Rosalind's enthusiastic support.
And people got to know him, and when they know him, they vote for him.
Thank you both very much.
And she's completely objective and unbiased.
I love politics.
The small-town girl with a poor family who never finished college thrived on the national stage.
Every day I see things that I think I could help with, or things that I want to learn more about.
Jimmy Carter won the election, with Rosalind playing a key role.
I was involved with the selection of the vice president.
She was front and center from the start, attending cabinet meetings, leading on policy issues, including mental health, becoming the First Lady since Eleanor Roosevelt to testify before Congress.
I am here as a concerned citizen. There's so many opportunities, and if I don't use the influence I have to help those people who need help, I think that's a terrible waste.
She served as President Carter's emissary, taking high-profile trips to Latin America and Asia.
I think that I am the person closest to the President of the United States, and if I can help him in understanding the countries of the world, then that's what I intend to do.
Often more popular than the president himself, she was his advocate-in-chief.
I'm proud of Jimmy Carter and the job he's doing, and he is, without a doubt, the best person in our country to see us through these times.
But faced with a troubled economy and a painful hostage crisis, Carter lost to Ronald Reagan in 1980, and the Carters returned to Plains. They founded the Carter Center, and together began a remarkable decades-long post-presidency devoted to human rights, international diplomacy, eradicating disease, and year after year building low-income housing with Habitat for Humanity. In 1999, they were awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
I think now is one of the happiest times of my life. There is life after the White House.
Through it all, she remained her husband's greatest champion.
It irritates me when people say he's been a good former president. He was a good president. I don't worry about his place in history.
As for her own place in history, Rosalind Carter was characteristically modest.
I just hope people think I did the best I could.
In a statement from former President Jimmy Carter on the passing of his beloved wife today, he said, quote, "Rosalind was my equal partner in everything I ever accomplished." The statement ends by saying, "As long as Rosalind was in the world, I always knew somebody loved and supported me."
Both of Delaware's senators have also responded to the news. Senator Chris Coons tweeting in part, "Rosalind Carter broke new ground as First Lady during a time of great societal change and political upheaval."
And Senator Tom Carper tweeted, "First Lady Rosalind Carter served our nation with grace, and her commitment for advocating for mental health and human rights, that was felt around the world." Monday morning here on Coast TV News, tune in for a look at how Milton is fighting food insecurity and the megawatt attention being brought this week.
And coming up Monday evening, tune in to Coast TV News. That was then. How about now? A look at progress in Georgetown's biggest project, the new courthouse. Game's over, but we do want to know what it's going to be like tomorrow.
As we take a live look right now into Seaford from the Tidal Health camera, our chief meteorologist Paul Williams knows he has our 7-day forecast. And after that, some encouraging news about a few sick ponies, why some new treatments have made all the difference in Chincoteague. Don't go anywhere. We are back in just 60 seconds.
Local businesses are the lifeblood of our communities.
When you're shopping for gifts this holiday season, please buy local.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Leah from Coast Life, and we're urging you to buy from businesses on Delmarva this holiday season.
Whether it be cars, toys, or furniture.
When you shop local, you support your local community, you protect local jobs, and you strengthen the local economy.
So let's use our buying power.
Because together, we make Delmarva stronger.
The doctors of Delmarva Chiropractic take great pride in offering the finest, most individualized care to their patients and stay on the cutting edge of healthcare and clinical interventions. As winners of Coastal Style and Metropolitan Magazine's Best Chiropractors for 7 years in a row, Doctors Lane, Brown, and Taylor help with conditions such as back pain, sciatica, headaches, concussions, dizziness, and much more. The clinic also offers laser therapy, decompression, acupuncture, and custom orthotics. Call Delmarva Chiropractic today and take the first step toward achieving your maximum potential.
We have some dramatic changes that's coming in the forecast, and we have a first alert day to tell you about. For those who might not be familiar with that, that's when we point out a particular day in the long-term forecast that lets you know we could see possibly some severe weather or at least some adverse weather that's going to really and significantly impact your day. By the way, be sure you scan the QR code in the corner. We'll also keep you updated on what's happening with the latest watches or warnings in our area. Right now, this is simply the calm before all the bad stuff arrives, or better known as the storm, right? So at Dry Tech, we have temperature right now in Ocean City of about 47 degrees. For tonight, we'll still stay clear until about 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll drop down to the mid-40s, a bit on the cool side, actually. But we ended up warming up to about 57 degrees for the high in Georgetown, 59 for the high in Salisbury. Currently, we are all clear. I mean, we're looking very nice, very clear for tonight. We have a cold front to our north that's going to begin to push its way from the north to the south. And look for the breeze to kick in from the north as well. High pressure that's been keeping bad weather at bay. Well, this is going to break down and open up the door to some bad weather in our neck of the woods Tuesday night going into Wednesday. Right now, we're just chilly in a major way. 32 in Redding right now, 35 in Georgetown, 32 currently in Delmar, but it's in the 40s along the coast, 43 in Lewis, 47 the Indian River Inlet. But we are about 4 to 5 degrees cooler now than we were just 24 hours ago. Now, as you're walking your dog for tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up to about, let's say, 38 degrees just before sunrise, but then we'll warm up pretty quickly because the cloud cover is going to be limited for Monday, particularly Monday morning. Things not really going to change dramatically until we get to Tuesday. You see, Monday we start off cool, and by the afternoon we're cool. But then by Tuesday, we start off with cloud cover. Now, watch how this changes. Tuesday after, let's say, about 2 o'clock, 2:30, winds are out of the west-southwest, and we're looking at temperatures in the 50s, but widespread rain for everybody. Embedded showers that are going to be heavier in Millsboro, Selbyville, Fenwick Island, and Bethany Beach by 9:30, and possibly some storms north of Milford. And then by midnight, we're looking for isolated pockets of thunderstorms to push through and to possibly rock us and wake us up. It could last into the early morning hours just before sunrise. Now, the amount of rain that we're talking about, between maybe up to 2 inches in some areas, about 1 1/3 in others. And the winds, well, now our models are picking up on the winds being most active by 2:30 Tuesday afternoon, going into, let's say, Tuesday night up to about midnight Wednesday. Look at how the winds are picking up momentum out of the south. And where you see the purple is where it's going to be leaning more towards a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust, which is most of the area. By Wednesday, the direction of the winds change. They still stay pretty active between 30 to 38 miles per hour and really don't die down until after Thursday. One other note, we have some chances of rain for Friday going into Saturday. This is another area of rain separate from what we're expecting on Tuesday. So Saturday is looking like a pretty sure bet as well, just in case you have plans for Tuesday or for Saturday. And Friday a little bit too. By the way, tonight, 36 degrees, clear skies. Tomorrow, 50, sunny early, but then the clouds build in late. And then as we go into Tuesday, that's when we're looking for a first alert night or evening. It's going to be rainy and windy. Here's a look at the extended forecast. We're calling for a first alert day on Tuesday. So we're going to have special warnings for you and calls in case that'll be necessary. Thanksgiving's looking pretty clear and cooperative. The day after Thanksgiving, take your umbrella to the stores.
I'll do that, Paul. As we come right up on Thanksgiving, 2 special turkeys have managed to escape the dining room table.
As is tradition, President Biden will be pardoning 2 turkeys at the White House tomorrow. Meet Liberty and Belle. They were hatched back in July and raised in Wilmar, Minnesota.
Lucky ducks have nothing on these 2 turkeys. Monday, President Biden will make it official. It's a tradition that dates all the way back to President Truman in 1947.
After their day in the spotlight, Liberty and Belle will live out the rest of their lives at the University of Minnesota.
A new mayor will be sworn in Salisbury on Monday. Randy Taylor has been certified by the Wicomico County Board of Elections as the winner in the mayoral race. Taylor's 1,150 votes were just 50 votes more than Megan Otten's total. The final 131 absentee ballots were counted on Friday morning. The swearing-in and event is expected to take place Monday night at 6 p.m. at Fire Station 16.
The Season of Giving has offered up an opportunity for you to give back. The Bridgeville Police Department is hosting an angel tree. That program starts tomorrow. You can pick up a tag from the station from the Christmas tree with donation suggestions. Unwrapped gifts can be returned before December 18th with the angel tag attached. They also accept money, which will be used to buy wrapping paper and extra gifts. Meanwhile, some officers will be donating their own money towards the angel tree. Those donations allow them to participate in No Shave Winter, and the funds also, of course, go towards gifts for families in need.
Good news for our equine friends down in Chincoteague. While a number of horses have been hit with something that's called swamp cancer, the Chincoteague Fire Department has posted an update on Facebook saying that all of them have made great improvements and all are in great spirits, and that is a big deal. The post adds that just 5 years ago, that wouldn't have been the outcome. Vaccines, immunotherapy, and constant cleaning have given these horses a chance at a full recovery. And we hope that you'll join us every day for Coast TV News. We cover your stories that you care about from Milford to Ocean City.
And Chincoteague, like you just saw there. And right before you join Charlie and I on Coast TV News at 5, you can learn the best of health, wealth, and home on our program Coast Life. Here's a preview.
Hey there, Delmarva. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Here's a look at what's happening Monday at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
Kitchen remodels, deck remodels, restoration, and more. We're checking in with our friends at Paul Davis Restoration.
And you may not have thought about it before, but a greyhound, a retired greyhound, could make the perfect pet. We'll tell you why.
And if you've got a lot of questions about the real estate market, our friends at Parker Group are coming in to chat with us.
All of that and more is happening Monday at 4 o'clock on Coast TV. We'll see you on Coast Life.
Still to come on Coast TV News, mark your calendars, the best day to travel to avoid Thanksgiving travel terrors, and it may surprise you. Up next.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Going solar can be a big investment. We provide quality equipment and first-rate warranties.
Let Solaire be your trusted advisor. We can provide you with a no-cost proposal, a second opinion, which could save you significant money.
Solaire helped us through the permitting, financing, and grant process. They offer a quality product at a fair price.
Whether you have a business, a farm, or a residential home, give us the opportunity to show you what we can offer.
Please give Solaire a call today. You'll be shocked at the savings.
The new upscale OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro is the place to go for fresh, hand-selected ingredients used to create the most delicious Asian delicacies. Come dine in, have a drink, and let our skilled chefs prepare your authentic Thai, Chinese, and Japanese dishes. At OC Chopsticks, we take what was good and make it better. Sushi rolls, noodle soups, General Tso's chicken, you see where we're going. Anything made fresh is better. Serving lunch and dinner daily, located at the Ocean City Outlets. OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro. We stay fresh.
The most incredible shopping on the beach. Blue Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry.
Holiday shopping is upon us. Visit Blooming Boutique with 4 convenient locations, 2 in downtown Lewis, Milford, and Longneck.
Remember last year's holiday travel season filled with delays, cancellation, and one complete Southwest Air meltdown?
Well, it is a much different story in 2023. A better staffing and scheduling situation have led to much better airline operations.
Just in time, too, as the TSA predicts the busiest Thanksgiving travel week of all time, with 30 million passengers going through U.S. airports. That's an increase of 13% from a year ago.
All time. So how can you avoid some of the inevitable travel nightmares that are going to happen this holiday season? Well, Noah Pransky has a few ideas.
There are vacations and there are family trips, and they are not the same. So I'm going to give you 5 quick tips on how to avoid the worst of the worst part of the holiday season. Number 1, the new best days to travel. See, remote work has changed holiday habits. No longer do all travelers hit the road simultaneously the Wednesday before Turkey Day. Experts say the airport rush starts the weekend before now, and should really be bad both Tuesday and Wednesday. The quietest days of the week, in the skies, it's Monday and Thanksgiving Day. As for the highways, AAA projects crazy volume Wednesday afternoon and midday Thursday, but not so bad outside those windows. And on the backside of the holiday,
if you can avoid traveling on the roads or at the airports on the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we recommend it. It is the busiest travel day of the year.
Tip number 2, take advantage of price deflation. See, gas is down 5% from a year ago. Airline tickets, 13%. You can actually still score some deals on both Thanksgiving and Christmas travel if you're flexible. And analysts say prices should drop even more right after Thanksgiving.
Consider waiting for Travel Deal Tuesday. It's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and it's the best day of the year to book travel. There are widespread deals on airfare, hotels, rental cars, you name it.
Tip number 3, reduce your risk of flight delays by taking flights earlier in the day before little scheduling disruptions snowball into major disruptions. And security lines, they also tend to be shorter in the morning too. Speaking of those security lines, tip number 4, get to the airport 30 minutes or more earlier than normal, even if you have expedited access.
For those travelers who have security speed-up programs like Clear, TSA PreCheck, keep in mind that doesn't guarantee a short line.
It's too late to add TSA Pre now if you don't already have it before Thanksgiving, but it's a good time to get it going ahead of 2024 possible travel or a possible 2024 government shutdown. Same goes for those passport renewals too. And tip number 5, the holidays are actually really good times to score deals on staycations, especially at really nice hotels.
Typically, prices on holiday dates, especially in big cities, are going to drop by anywhere from 25% or more.
The 2 exceptions, according to Hopper: New York, home of the Rockefeller Tree and Thanksgiving Parade, and Orlando, home of the Mouse. Noah Pransky, NBC News.
Still to come, an easy way to get an Easy Pass transponder for free, how you can save a few bucks.
And next, new Russian drone attacks in Ukraine. After a relative period of calm, the embattled nation is under fire yet again. That's up next on CoastTV News.
Building a portfolio that gives you opportunities to grow your savings can be a challenge. Our team at Rosemont Wealth Management takes this challenge seriously. Contact us and we can work together on a comprehensive game plan that truly embodies your personal values and life objectives. Our focus is on what is important to you, your family, your lifestyle, your life events, so that you can maintain your lifestyle all the way through retirement. At Rosemont Wealth Management, we serve first, last, and always.
Hi, my name is Dr. William Duran. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Tidal Health Orthopedics. I've had the opportunity to perform more robotic surgery than anyone else in the region, and I'm the only one currently doing anterior robotic approach for total hip arthroplasties in Delaware. And it's been a privilege to see my patients make faster recoveries with minimally invasive techniques that we provide. It's been a pleasure to serve the people of Seaford and the surrounding region, as they are friends, families, and neighbors to the Tidal Health community.
82, 86. What a nice commission for me.
So what do you think? We're going to give you a free half a roof, give you new gutters, give you a gutter guard, give you a vacation for nothing.
Don't be fooled by roofing sales tactics. Remember, free isn't always free.
We climb and inspect every roof to provide an expert, honest opinion. Watch out for guys like this.
Serving Sussex County.
There's good.
There's better. And then there's Morse.
And that's Frank.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, CoastTV, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
New tonight, Russia is stepping up its assaults on the Ukraine capital after several weeks of a pause. According to military officials, Russia launched several waves of drone attacks on Kyiv early Sunday for the second day in a row. Ukraine's Air Force said its air defense systems destroyed 15 of 20 Russia-launched Shahed kamikaze drones over Kyiv and other regions. Now, there have been no initial reports of critical damage or casualties.
If you want to give back this holiday season, one way you can do that is by taking part in Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign. We're working to make sure nobody has a blue Christmas, but we can't do it alone.
It's this time of year when we want to see our children's faces light up with joy this season of giving.
But for many families on Delmarva, that's tough to do. That's why Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign raises money to help make the holidays brighter for local children.
All of the money you donate goes to nonprofit organizations right here on Delmarva, which assist families in need.
You can send your donation in a holiday card, and over the next few weeks, we'll read many of them on air.
Every penny you give helps kids right here on Delmarva because Draper Media covers all administrative costs.
We're also asking businesses to help bless our children by accepting Shell Brothers' challenge of donating at least $1,000. As our thank you, we'll list your business name on the Shell Brothers honor roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
You can send a check or money order to Bless Our Children in care of Draper Media, or you can use your credit card online at blessourchildren.org.
On behalf of everyone here at Draper Media,
thank you for helping make the holidays brighter for children on Delmarva.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Checking back in now on our Coast TV poll of the night.
We want to know which Turkey Day game you are most excited about. Taking a look at the results, 40% say Packers, Lions, 30% Commanders, Cowboys, 30% the 49ers and Seahawks.
And you can go vote right now. Go to coasttvnews.com or use our Coast TV mobile app. Both great options. Delaware's Black Friday free transponder event returns to the state. According to the DMV, the event is going to continue through New Year's Eve. Anybody who opens a new individual account during this time will get a free transponder. It's a good way to save yourself about $15.
Coming up, a detailed look at Tuesday's First Alert weather. We're analyzing the risk and the timing for you.
It's the end of season blowout sale at Rudy Marine. No reasonable offer refused on all model line clearance, closeouts, and leftovers. Trade-ins accepted, plus free storage and spring 2024 delivery. Take advantage of huge savings at Rudy Marine. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Treat yourself to a culinary journey like no other at Benvenuto. Delaware Today named Benvenuto as a 2023 Best of Delaware Dining and Event Restaurant, where the perfect fusion of comfort, exquisite flavors, and a captivating atmosphere awaits you. Our passion for exceptional cuisine shines through every dish as we artfully combine international flavors and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. With stunning spaces and a private room for special occasions, our breathtaking Tuscan design sets the stage for an unforgettable dining experience. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
When you're ready to build an extraordinary custom home or an exceptional commercial building, Brendan T. Warfel is here for you. From high-end residential homes to customized commercial facilities, Brendan T. Warfel will provide you with honest and upfront pricing, personal service, and stunning finished products. Choose quality. Choose Brendan T. Warfel.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
With Brendan T. Warfel, excellence comes standard.
At Just Comfort Shoes, the Birkenstock store, we love hearing your Birken stories.
We've traveled the world in our Birkenstocks.
Our whole family lives in our Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks have been part of my life for over 20 years.
Locally owned and operated, Just Comfort Shoes is the only Birkenstock specialty store in Delaware, offering the widest selection and latest styles, including exclusive limited editions.
And we offer superior service and expert fitting.
Visit Just Comfort Shoes in our 2 Rehoboth Beach locations and start your Birken story today.
Chesapeake Healthcare is always growing, adding providers, including a new head of dentistry, expanding our mental health care to the Crisis Center in Berlin, and adding accolades. Several of our providers are Stars of Salisbury Award winners and finalists, as well as Best Local Pharmacy and Best Local Business. That's because Chesapeake Healthcare's office staff handles all the billing and insurance work, so our doctors have time to be doctors. Learn more at chesapeakehc.org.
It's the end of season blowout sale at Rudy Marine. Clearance, closeouts, and leftovers on all model lines. Trade-ins accepted, plus free storage and spring 2024 delivery. No reasonable offer refused. Take advantage of huge savings at the end of season blowout sale going on now at Rudy Marine.
In just the latest reason for a little holiday cheer, the Lewis Lights will be returning for its 4th year. For those who don't know, or even those who've forgotten, the Lewis Lights event features homes and businesses in the first town that are, as you might expect, as you can see here, decorated by owners. It's a little opportunity to bring cheer and joy to the community and a map online for people to drive and follow them all. Look at these, just incredible stuff. Now, new this year, houses west of Route 1, they're going to have their own map, and there are new categories for the big prizes. Lewis Lights launches December 1st.
Your Christmas shopping can help local filmmakers. Ocean City Film Festival 2024 tickets, they're buy one, get one free if you buy them next weekend, anytime between the 24th and the 27th.
Well, that looks like a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at your forecast. We are talking about a first alert day that we're going to give you more information about. But first of all, let's walk our way right on up the coast and give everybody a shout out right about now. Wallops Island, we're looking at 55 on Monday. Rain on Tuesday with 60 degrees and 62 on Wednesday. In Assateague, where the horses are apparently getting better, we're looking at that rain on Tuesday and 59 degrees, but then we dry out in time for Wednesday, although we are expecting another round of rain going into the weekend. But as far as the first 3 days are concerned, in Ocean City, scattered showers on Tuesday, and South Bethany, same situation with 59 degrees on both days, but then we recover nicely the following day at 62 degrees. Now, Monday won't be rainy, but Monday will be chilly, okay? Dewey Beach as well as Cape Henlopen. For Monday, we're looking at temperatures near the 50-degree mark. And then for Tuesday, 57, right around that range, but cloudy skies and rain. And then back to near 60 degrees for Cape Henlopen as well as Dewey Beach. Here's a look at your exclusive CoastTV 10-day forecast. So Monday's going to be, like I said, a little on the cool side, 51 for the high, then we dip down to 37 for the low. Tuesday, we start off cloudy and just cloudy, but by Tuesday afternoon, evening, that's when the rain kicks in here. And we are on a first alert day because we're watching out for over an inch of rain and 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Actually, we're looking for possibly even 2 inches of rain. Okay, so we're watching out for that. We clear out on Wednesday. Thursday, we're okay with Thanksgiving celebrations. Travel to grandma's house or wherever you're going, not a problem. Friday on that big shopping day, it's going to be a very messy day because this is going to lean into Friday going into Saturday. So this is a Friday night situation, afternoon, going into Saturday morning. And then by Saturday, around lunchtime for Saturday, the rain should be out of the way. But in its wake, we'll probably receive, up to another additional inch of rain. So we could have some problems with some ponded streets for next week.
Paul, thank you so much, and thanks for staying up with us here for Coast TV News after Sunday Night Football.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
We'll see you in just a few hours for Coast TV News Today. It starts at 5 a.m.
Have yourselves a great night.